Alright, so we're going to change out the Porsche 957 steering wheel. First thing you're going to do is you are going to want to this hole here is where you're going to push a screwdriver in and pop out the top piece. You want to do it on that side too. You can do it while the car is on so you can move the steering wheel around. So you're going to use a flathead, go right in here and pop this out like that. You're going to pop it out, be able to lift this up. There's going to be a connection there, so you're not going to be able to pull it off exactly. And then you're going to need to use a screwdriver, and that screw right here, you're going to need to pull that out on this side too. I'm going to use a T10 to take this screw out. Okay, now this whole thing will fall out. You're going to undo this wire here. Next, let's just disconnect the battery. Pull this thing off here. You're gonna want to undo this bolt and that bolt and lift the seat up. You're gonna need an M10. Once those are out, you can lift the chair up. Might need to adjust the seat. You can get under there, that's where the battery is. And we're gonna disconnect the positive and negative so the airbag doesn't explode in our face. There's gonna be like a fabric piece here, and you're gonna loosen the clips on this with a flathead to pry it loose, and then you can take this whole piece off so it's not in the way, because you got to get into here with a screwdriver and you have to pry the clip inside of here to get this to pop off of here. When you're in there with the screwdriver in the hole trying to pry this airbag piece off, you're pushing this. This is what you're pushing with the screwdriver to get the airbag to pop out from the back. That or this. You can see the scratch marks here. This is what you're pushing out to get to release from the clips here. It took me about 20 minutes to fiddle around with this thing and get this thing off. But yeah, you'll be able to pull it off, and it looks like this. I have to disconnect some cables in here to get the wheel off, but yep, that's it. All right, so you're gonna pull this orange cable out of here, and this black cable out of here. You're gonna need an M12 to go in here. You're gonna pull it out of there, of course, with the steering wheel still there, and then there's gonna be this clip here behind the steering wheel. You're gonna have to unclip to take the whole thing off. Okay, then you wanna match wherever the holes line up on this guy on the new steering wheel. Plug that yellow orange plug in. Quick update, you will need a washer to get in there, because if you don't add a washer, there will be a lot of play in the wheel. So if you're gonna put this wheel on a 957 Cayenne, you're gonna need a washer. I'm gonna tighten this bolt up. You're gonna loosen this orange tab up first. You're gonna pull it up with this flathead. You can see this is what it looks like when it's down. So you're gonna have to pull that up with the flathead. You're gonna connect the matching clips here. There's a yellow and tan, and a yellow and tan. Okay, once those are in, you're gonna be able to line up this knob with that hole there and the other one on the other side, and it should lock in. That's it. Once it's locked in, you should be good to go to start putting everything else back together. So that's it. Steering wheel's in. There's no play. It's solid, works. No warning lights or anything by the wheel. It's pretty good. I haven't really had a chance to clean it up yet, but it looks good. So that's it. That's the install.